Coco Gauff donates $5 million to feed children, launches free tennis academy for future stars. It was a quiet Monday morning in Florida, the kind that starts with birdsong and soft sunlight, until the news dropped like a thunderbolt across the tennis world. Coco Gauff donates $5 million to feed children, launches free tennis academy for future stars. Within minutes, social media exploded. Tweets, reposts, articles. Coco Gauff, the queen of the court, just made the most powerful serve of her life. One headline read, "For fans, it wasn't just another philanthropic gesture from an athlete. It was a moment that symbolized everything Coco had been building since her teenage debut, her heart, her purpose, her legacy. Tennis the girl who never forgot where she came from. Coco Gauff, now a global superstar and Grand Slam champion, has always carried her roots like a badge of honor. Born and raised in Delray Beach, Florida, Coco knew early on what struggle looked like. Her parents, Candy and Corey Gauff, were always there, working, hustling, and guiding their daughter toward a dream that once seemed impossible. But Coco never forgot the community that raised her. The local parks where she first swung a racket, the small schools that supported her early tournaments, and the neighborhoods that cheered for her long before the rest of the world knew her name. So when she stood at the podium during the Serve for Change press conference, her signature curly hair tied in a bun, her expression humble but radiant, her words carried the weight of that memory. I've been blessed with so much because of this sport. It's time to give that blessing back. No child should ever go hungry. No dream should ever go unfed. Fork and Knife with Plate, Feeding Futures, the Serve Love Initiative. The $5 million donation wasn't just money. It was a movement. Gauff announced the Serve Love Foundation, a joint mission to feed children in underprivileged communities across the United States and the Philippines. A nod to her growing international influence and friendship with players like Alexandra Ela, who had also been vocal about youth empowerment. Through partnerships with local food banks, schools, and grassroots charities, Serve Love aimed to deliver 1 million meals by the end of the year. And it wasn't just about food. Each meal program was paired with mentorship sessions, where volunteers taught life skills, leadership, teamwork, and discipline. The idea was simple: feed the body, inspire the mind, and stir the heart. School the Gauff Tennis Academy, where dreams don't need a price tag. The second part of her announcement drew even more attention. Coco unveiled plans for the Coco Gauff Tennis Academy, a state-of-the-art facility in Delray Beach offering free coaching, equipment, and training programs for children who otherwise couldn't afford to pursue tennis. It was revolutionary. In a sport often criticized for its high entry barriers, Gauff's academy promised equality. Talent isn't born in privilege, Coco said. It's born in heart, in hunger, in those who dare to dream even when the world tells them they can't afford to. The Academy's logo, a bright yellow tennis ball encased in 2 open hands, quickly became a symbol of hope. Within hours, major brands like Nike and Wilson offered to sponsor equipment, while other athletes, including Naomi Osaka and Frances Tiafoe, pledged to visit the Academy to mentor students. Globe showing Europe, Africa, the Internet reacts, a global wave of emotion. By noon, hashtag Coco Cares and hashtag Serve Love were trending worldwide. Fans from all over the globe shared emotional posts. From Grand Slam winner to global humanitarian, Coco Gauff is a national treasure. This is bigger than tennis. This is what greatness looks like. She's not just serving aces. She's serving humanity. Even celebrities joined in. LeBron James reposted the announcement with, "That's how you change the game, both on and off the court." And Michelle Obama tweeted, "Proud of you, Coco. Keep using your platform to lift others. The future shines brighter because of leaders like you." It was official. Coco Gauff had transcended sport. Speech ballooned the interview that melted hearts. That evening, Coco sat down for an exclusive interview with ESPN's Robin Roberts. The studio light softened her face, but her words were the real illumination. Robin asked her, "You could have donated quietly. Why make this such a big public movement?" Coco smiled gently. "Because I want kids to know that they matter. I want them to see that someone who looks like them, who came from where they came from, can make a difference, not later, but now." Her voice trembled slightly as she added, There were times my family struggled to pay for flights, coaching, even meals. But people helped us. Neighbors, local sponsors, kind strangers. I want to be that person for someone else. The clip went viral. Millions watched, many in tears. Rainbow, the first 100 students. A month later, the Gauff Tennis Academy officially opened its doors. The first group of 100 students came from across the U.S., some from families who had never even owned a tennis racket. They were greeted by banners that read, "Welcome to the Court of Dreams." Coco herself walked the grounds that day, shaking hands, giving hugs, and laughing with the children as they practiced their first serves. One moment, captured by a photographer, showed a little girl named Maya, holding a worn-out racket Coco signed with the message, "You belong here. Keep believing." The image became iconic. Musical notes beyond tennis, building character, building leaders. Inside the academy, Coco introduced something unheard of: life sessions, daily workshops that focus on emotional well-being, confidence, and community. Every Friday, she invited speakers, from psychologists to entrepreneurs, to teach the students not just how to win, but how to grow. Her father, Corey, oversaw the coaching department, while her mother, Candy, helped build the education wing, ensuring each student maintained strong academics alongside their athletic training. Success without compassion is just noise, Candy often told the kids. We're here to make music that lasts. Newspaper The Ripple Effect. Inspired by Coco, within weeks, other athletes began following Gauff's lead. Naomi Osaka announced a $2 million donation to mental health programs for athletes. Francis Tiafoe hosted free weekend clinics in Maryland. Even football stars and NBA players cited Coco's foundation as their inspiration. The tennis community began calling it the Gauff effect. Sports journalist Howard Bryant wrote, "The final serve." As the stars shimmered above Delray Beach that night, Coco walked the academy's court alone. She looked up, whispered a small prayer, and smiled. Her phone buzzed, a message from her mom. "You made us proud, baby girl. The world's a little better tonight." Coco replied simply, "We're just getting started." And with that, she placed the ball on the baseline, tossed it up, and served into the night. Not just for victory, but for hope. Globe showing America's epilogue. A champion beyond the court. Coco Gauff's $5 million donation and free tennis academy became more than headlines. They became history. Years later, those children she fed, mentored, and trained would go on to become doctors, athletes, teachers, and leaders, each carrying a piece of her spirit. Because Coco taught them something greater than winning. She taught them how to serve. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.